cage. Please welcome Ahmed Fares.
And here we go. We await Ahmed Fares fighting out of Egypt. Tough little fighter. Of course, we remember from Brave Combat Federation #2 back in December. He took the loss to the very tough Christian Quiñones. Now very, very hungry, looking to get back to the winning ways. He's sitting at 4-2 right now. You're talking about a guy with a lot of firepower, Rama.
Absolutely, and I think with a guy like this, again, he's one of the rare people that you'll find coming out of Egypt that prefers submissions over striking. So I'm very interested to see how this grappling matchup
Yeah, 100%.
flows out.
And he's a character. This is a guy with a ton of personality. And I know following that loss to Quiñones, extremely disappointed. He really wanted to make a good impression here at Brave. Now he has a chance at redemption. It's a good opportunity for Ahmed Fares. Only 25 years old is the Prince, Ahmed Fares, standing 175 centimeters tall. Big, tough guy, made the weight, no problem. And as you said before, it's all about the submission game for Fares.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome his opponent to the cage, Bharat Khandare.
And here we go. Bharat Khandare, they call him daring, fighting out of the superhuman gym. Tough Indian fighter here, 5-1, and I think the most important thing is he's on a 5-fight win streak right now. This guy is on an incredible roll, fighting for the Super Fight League organization, a number of different shows, but it's all about the submission game for him as well. 4 submissions out of those 5 wins. So you're talking about 4 submissions versus 4 submissions. You got to believe these guys are going for the tap out, Rama.
I think so too. And Bharat is a local boy, actually from this state, Maharashtra. And apart from that, he's, I think, perhaps the only representative on the card that started his career with Indian-style Kushti wrestling.
Very, very good astute observation here. I didn't know that, and I haven't studied that style of wrestling. So that's interesting coming into this. That'll be a great advantage for him over Fares. But that being said, once these guys go to the ground, we don't know what we're going to see here. Obviously, you've had a chance to see Khandare before. This guy's a gamer. This
guy he has heart, he's got cardio, he's strong as an ox. He is the real deal. And if, you know, I hope this is the beginning of great things for him.
Well, this is a big opportunity here, fighting in the first event for Brave Combat Federation on the subcontinent of India. And if he can make an impression here, that means the sky is going to be the limit for him in this division, which is a very, very packed bantamweight division. We got both men inside the cage. Let's go to Carlos Kramer.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, our next battle is in the bantamweight division for 3 5-minute rounds. Introducing our first warrior. Fighting out of the blue corner is a mixed martial artist with a professional record of 13 wins and only 2 losses. He stands 176 centimeters tall and weighs in at a ready 61.2 kilograms. Representing a UFC gym and fighting out of Egypt, put your hands together for Ahmed the Prince Fares. And his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, is a mixed martial artist with a professional record of 5 wins and 1 loss. He stands 169 centimeters tall and weighs in at a ready 60.8 kilograms. Representing Superhuman Gym and fighting out of Mumbai, India. Put your hands together for Bharat Khandare. Your referee is Scott Manhart.
And here we go. Time to get down to action. Two tough little bantamweights here. Khandare and Fares. And we got a little bit of a correction here. We were speaking that he was 4-2. Updated 13-2 for Ahmed Fares. This is a guy that's much more experienced than I just gave him credit for. And a lot of submissions on his record. In the black, it's going to be Fares. In the red, Khandare.
Looks like
Big
Fares,
right hand.
Looks like Fares wants to really use his range here, kind of keep his distance.
He does have that height and reach advantage in this matchup, does Fares. Doing a great job of kind of taking the center of the cage and holding on to it.
Nice, looking for that counter jab.
Fares right now in the southpaw stance. See if it confuses Khandare, but Khandare closes distance very quickly.
The over-under clinch looks like Fares is trying to pin Bharat against the cage, doing a good job of checking that knee with that hand. Cage control position, Bharat is getting his brace grip in and trying to turn that around.
Great work here in the clinch. Just jockeying for position right now, Fares and Khandare trying to get the advantage, and now we're going to go back to the striking.
Fares did a good job of creating distance again. Again, he's trying to work his jab.
And doing a great job of it is Fares. He's connected on that jab a few times there. A nice side kick to the body.
Yeah, jab's not the usual weapon when you're in southpaw versus orthodox.
Trying to come over the top is Khandare, swinging wildly.
Jab counters.
This is a guy in Ahmed Fares that had about 8 wins in a row. He's been on some nasty streaks and a lot of submissions. They're really working that jab right now, but Khandare is giving him all he can handle.
Looks like Khandare is having some trouble finding his range. Fares is doing a really good job of inching just a bit out to make sure that Khandare is just barely missing his jab.
Khandare using the jab of his own and battling and circling. Great lateral movement for Bharat Khandare. Obviously having a big crowd presence here, got a lot of love as he made his way into the cage. You can just tell the power difference. Khandare really throwing hard out here.
Khandare in his last fight in Japan actually KO'd a striking veteran in an MMA fight with his lead round kick.
Yes, that was the win over Kazuhisa Watanabe. Big round kick, and here we go.
Nice, tree top, there we go. Ending in guard here. This might be hard to tell. Oh, look, he's locking up a triangle.
Oh, you're talking about a submission master in Fares, and it looks like he has locked up that triangle. The arm is in.
Looks like Bharat's doing a good job of trying to rotate.
It looks tight, too.
Oh, and looks like he's going to an armbar here. He's climbing all the way over. Ahmed Fares doing a great job.
Oh, wow.
Staying scrappy here.
That looks tight, and he got it. Fares with the win. The triangle. Getting the tap-out victory here in Mumbai. Fares looking like a real pro. You know, he took that takedown, and that was a beautiful takedown, but it was all about Fares. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll come back with our official decision here from Mumbai here at Brave 5. And we are back here, Brave 5. Let's go to our official decision and Carlos Kramer.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, another explosive fight. It comes to the end at 3 minutes and 19 seconds of the very first round. Your winner by armbar, representing a UFC gym, Ahmed the Prince Fares.
And that that is it. Ahmed Fares with an incredible win here at Brave 2, cinching in that arm bar and taking it home. What a win for Ahmed Fares.